Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the third week of the Rocket League Central Pro League. My name is still The Pash. I'm joined by Shogun, Mega Shogun V2, version 2, better than the last one. How's it going?
Best analyst.
Yes. Best. Yes. Okay, I'm going to clarify here. Best European analyst.
Yeah. The back pedal.
I'm not going to deny it. All right then. Well, we have had a great day in the Pro League so far, for sure. In EU, we have the blockbuster out of the way, but now it is time for the NA games, and we've got some great games coming here for you guys out there. It's going to be iBUYPOWER Cosmic versus SnK Apollo up first, and then it's going to be Never Off Target versus Failure Launch, and to close off the day, Orange Creamsicle versus Kings of Urban. But for now, let's talk about Cosmic versus Apollo. Cosmic, strong showing in the league so far. SnK, a bit of a dark horse since they've only since they've had a bye. We don't really have a lot of stats for them so far.
Yeah, they're the as you said, the dark horse. There's not really too much to know about them. However, one thing that is currently going on for them is the fact that we do on Reddit, we have a little bit of a prediction area where people can send in what they predict. There was no love there for SnK. And SnK saw that. And there was a post in there saying, look, we are going to go in with a chip on our shoulder. We're going to show off that we are better than you guys think. So they've said it now. You can't, well, you can delete posts on Reddit, but we've seen it.
Take it back.
Yes.
You can delete all you want. Your words will stay in the minds of the people who have read them. Wow. Okay. Wow. That's a bold prediction. That's a bold statement right there from SnK. Considering they're going up against Cosmic, which is arguably the powerhouse in NA.
Yep, so it's going to be an interesting one. Cosmic is definitely, for the longest time, and I mean that literally as in since this game came out, been the #1 team in America. So if you want to really see how good your team is right now, this is how you do it. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how SnK deal with Cosmic's very strong style of offense where they just vary it all the time. So
yeah, especially the interplay between Sad Jr. and Kronovi. It's been the subject of many top videos, and it's going to be the subject of our top video. I can spoil that already. But how do you get past such a played-in team? I mean, Cosmic has had the longest unchanged roster in the scene. It's always been Kronovi, Sad Jr., Gibbs. And they've been dominating from day one, as you have said. How do you get past them?
This is why I'm here and not there. Firstly, because I'm European. And secondly, because I'm not good enough to beat players like Cosmic. The main issue that a lot of teams are going to have is, and people don't like casters going on about it, but Gibbs. Gibbs is the safety net of the team because he is the one that's always playing smart. You know, the way that Gibbs plays enables Kronobi, enables Sad Jr. to do what they want to do, because if it goes wrong, they're still safe. You know, it's not going to be like how we saw and how Gibbs brought up earlier for Europe, where if a mistake is made, goal for the other team. Nah, mistake is made, Gibbs is there. But that rotates a lot, you know, it's not Gibbs being the only one doing it, it is a strong team.
Yeah, absolutely. Sad Jr. and Kronovi looking for the offense, and Gibbs then, I don't want to call it picking up the slack, because that's giving him less credit than he deserves, but in the end, that's what he does. In addition to playing solidly in his own half of the field and making sure that the balls get in front to Kronovi and Sad Jr., who then work magic with them. All right, though. Well, SnK Apollo, they have made the statement. They said they are better than we give them credit for. Let's see if they can back that up, if they can walk the talk, and if they can show Cosmic that they are not to be they are not to be discounted.
Well, I think this first game is going to be a huge teller for that, because Cosmic are a team that they are like a vice. As soon as they get that one win, they'll start figuring it out. They'll download what the opponents are doing. But we don't care about what I've got to say, because let's get into this.
Let's get it into this indeed. Game 1 of NA, Cosmic versus SnK Apollo. And right off the bat, we do see the shot going onto the blue side of the field here for Apollo. I'm going to get the overlay down here real quick. There we go. And the ball is in front of SNK's goal. Ozzy getting the save after a shot from Gibbs. So early aggression from Cosmic, but now Ozzy going to try it through the corner. Ball goes up into the air for Flo, but Kronovi has no problem getting to that ball earlier than him. And Husky now trying to keep it on the blue side of the field, but Cosmic's not going to let that one happen. I think they're going to look to nail one in very quickly, and this might look like it's... Oh, it's actually Flo who gets it in.
That one was so exciting my phone went off, so well done on that one. But Kronovi putting it over there, just that little divot is so difficult to predict sometimes, and it came out really well.
Yep, that's the first goal for Cosmic. 40 seconds in. They certainly scored earlier first goal, so it's not too bad so far. But still, it is an early lead, and it puts the pressure on SNK. It's certain they're going to have to take at least one game off of them. Sad Jr. getting the touch right there. Luckily, Ozzy was in place to get the ball out of the danger zone. Here comes Kronovi after a whiff from Husky.
Yeah, this might actually turn into a slaughter if SNK can't sort out these clearance issues. That ball has spent almost the entire game in the orange side.
Yep.
They need to figure out, they need to find a hole.
They certainly do so. We've seen it in the, this parallels the, that's actually parallels the Flipside versus Crown and Jewels game, where Flipside were the ones keeping Crown and Jewels in their own half of the field. And we all know how that game ended. So, will SNK be able to find their footing in this match? That is the question. Ozzy again whiffing right there. You cannot whiff those crucial clears if you want to go anywhere here. Cosmic already in the lead by 2 points, and Kronovi getting a shot off. Nobody in position for SNK.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing again. They just couldn't figure out a decent way of getting a hold of it. Husky put it up, but no one there to follow it, except for Kronovi, and he's not the one he was looking for.
Nope.
This is not the car you're looking for. Oh, no, I just
not the car I'm looking for. All right, let's go back to the game. Kronovi, I think the touch here in the kickoff gets knocked onto the blue side back. Wide shot. I'm going to bounce off the backboard. Sad Jr. going to come in and try to convert it, but Ozzy gets the touch as well. Kronovi going to try to keep it on the orange side of the field, but Flo going all in on that ball. Going out of position to get that one on the blue side of the field. And now Gibbs gets it past the defense. Oh! Sad Jr. almost getting it in. Ball bounces around wildly in the end. Flo does get the save, but again, Gibbs putting it into position here for Kronovi. This time Husky is in there in time to get the clear, but they are not letting go. And here comes Sad Jr. for the 4-0.
Yep, iBUYPOWER, they're just faster to absolutely everything. Instead of when they rotate, they're going two-person offense, and when they rotate someone out, they're only going to the halfway line. That means as soon as that clearance is attempted to come in, it's being read and just being put straight back into their final third.
Yeah, strong play from Cosmic. They are certainly pulling all the strings right now. They are in the driver's seat. They are under control of the game flow. It's going to get the wall hits off there. Husky actually taking down Gibbs. Here comes Ozzy with an attempt, and actually they managed to pull it off with the help of a takedown.
Yep, I think SnK put together the sum of if I demolish thing, goals can happen. Rocket League math with Shogun.
Yeah. Take notes, people. He's not a top player for nothing. All right, there we go. Next kickoff, SnK getting onto the board here. 2 minutes into the game. Flo again with a wall hit. Going to try to set it up for someone. Kronovi saw this one coming. Going to get the clear. Sad Jr. now throwing it through the corner. Kronovi already in position in the center. Going to get the touch, but Flo saves it. Gibbs driving past the ball, not able to get the follow-up shot. Sad Jr. just barreling past the ball, but nobody from SnK can get the clear in time.
Shouldn't be happening, really, Kronovi. I mean, it's one of those, you predicted it a while ago because he barely did any of the work.
Yeah, it's been a bunch of times since that ball was last touched. It was completely uncontrolled. Was able to roll into the goal at a pretty sharp angle. Normally you have to get it clear like that, so SnK showing a bit of weakness here early on. Certainly making mistakes that they should not be making against a team like Cosmic.
Hopefully we'll see them come into this as the series goes along. Because right now, it's not looking too good for them.
Nope, not at all. Perhaps they just need this one game to warm up. We'll see them come back in the coming game, but so far it's pretty much been all Cosmic. Right now the ball is on the blue side of the field, though, and they're doing a good job at keeping it there. Husky with a great shot on target. Kronovi with a save, preventing the second goal from happening here for SnK. But just as I say that, SnK again keeps the ball in there. Oh, Ozzy actually knocking it back, passing it over to Sad Jr. That's not the guy you want to pass the ball to. Flo getting in position for the save. Gibbs going to try for the follow-up, but Ozzy is in place to get the save. Dangerous situation there for SnK. And we see a shot on target coming in from Ozzy. Gibbs has no problem clearing that one away, though. But it looks like SnK has found some offensive footing here. Yeah, but it's a little bit too late.
It certainly is too late for this game, but the fact that they are trying now in offense, they might be able to find some gaps defensively that they can exploit in the next few games. So absolutely no reason to be giving up right now.
Yep, that much is true. First game, I think it's pretty much lost with only 1 minute and 20 seconds left, but it looks like SnK are slowly warming up, slowly waking up. They are getting some opportunities for their own. We haven't really seen the ball directly in front of Cosmic's goal too often, as in situations that could directly lead to a goal, but they are treading the waters. They are slowly but surely advancing the ball towards the blue goal. Now it's up to Cosmic for the defensive movement. Husky is going to try to get the touch there, but Kronovi was already on target. One minute remains.
Offense is looking very much like a hit and hope sort of situation, which could work. Cosmic's clearances are not coming from the saves. They're not really going for that style of defense. So it's possible that hit and hope might work, but in this game it certainly hasn't.
Not really. They've got one goal in there, and even technically, if you throw enough rockets against the wall, it's bound to crack at some point. But that doesn't help you much if your own wall gets cracked 5 times in the meanwhile. So it's 30 seconds remaining. I think this game is certainly a bit of a learning session for SnK as they try to test the waters, as they try to find weaknesses in Cosmic's play.
Yeah, this one, it wouldn't have told them much either. They haven't had enough time playing as themselves to really get enough information. All they've really had time to do so far is figure out strategies for clearances, and they've tested to see whether or not long shots will score. And they found out that they don't. That's something. Yeah, that's something. You can't half-court shot Cosmic.
Well, perhaps they should just try hitting the ball harder. Maybe that'll work.
That is actually my strategy.
Absolutely.
If it hasn't gone in, I clearly didn't hit it hard enough.
Yeah, that is it. You want to have those triple-digit ball speeds in the replay. Otherwise, your shot was a fluke. The goal was not actually legit. All right, there we go. Game 1 goes to Cosmic in this match, in the first NA match of the day. We'll see if SnK can pull back from this one, get a game under their belt here as well. They could certainly use it, because this is their second match of the league. They're lagging a bit behind as compared to the other teams that have not had a bye yet, so they got to solidify a nice position on the rankings. Here we go, game 2, kickoff. Husky winning out there. Ozzy going for the wall. Gonna try to get the wall hit. Unfortunately, whiffs it. And so the ball's back in Cosmic's possession. Or is it? Husky again. Within that second tap there. Lots of whiffs coming in from SnK here.
Yeah, SnK are very much going for a one-person hit it and then they follow it. Unfortunately, getting beat to it almost every time, or in that case, just not hitting it at all.
Oh, dangerous situation. Bouncing off the backboard. Sad Jr. passing it over to Gibbs, who does not quite get the touch, giving the ball enough speed. He clearly didn't hit it hard enough. And there we go. Kronovi trying to get the ball out of his own half of the field. Fluke and Ozzy there with a bit of mind games, but actually Husky taking control of the ball, putting it up into the center. Flo's going to go for the aerial. Ashley going to get the touch, and that is going to be the lead for SnK.
That is absolutely what they needed there. They needed a bit of teamwork to come through instead of relying on individual players, finally playing as an SnK. And this is a fantastic start for them to possibly start getting some points onto that leaderboard.
Yep, absolutely. They're the first to score in this game, and their offense has been looking promising. But here, as I say that, Gibbs sets it up for Sad Jr. Has no problem just knocking it in. Quick response.
No pressure. The ball came over, and it just went straight past Flo. That left Azzy over in, well, pretty much no man's land.
Yep, absolutely.
Gibbs, shout out to his kickoff video where he goes through and analyzes it all. This man does know what he's thinking about, and there is strategy behind these guys' kickoffs.
It certainly is. They're not the number 1 rated team in NA for nothing. Happened for all this time. So, can we see SnK deconstruct Cosmic's strategy, peeling it away like an onion, or will Cosmic go back here? Right now the game is even, and it's certainly a closer game than before. Husky's going to try to go for that shot a little bit too far below the ball, or actually that was quite a bit. And we see Kronovi going to try to go for the shot here. Actually bounces it off the backboard. Will Sad Jr. be able to follow up? No, he will not. Husky gets the clear just in time. And now he's going to start an offense and passes it over to Ozzy, who knocks it in below Gibbs. Nice goal.
These guys are playing so good when they actually look for each other. Husky, he's changed it over. Last game, he would have gone straight for the goal. This time, passes it over to Azzy. And that is goal number 2. SNK looking a ton better. SK, we didn't get to see them this week.
No, not really. But SNK is just one additional letter. So SnK going into the lead here against Cosmic, which is certainly a different story to the game one. Husky with the crucial save right there, preventing the equalizer from happening after Kronovi gets a free shot on goal. So nice defense coming in from SnK here as well. Seems like they have slowly found their footing. They are warm now and are able to put up a fight against Cosmic. Kronovi getting another shot on goal off Flo has not a problem saving that. Out of position though, after that save, had to gain his composure, and Sad Jr. makes use of it by knocking it in.
Yeah, it's just one of the issues when your clears are getting constantly thrown back at you. Eventually you're going to run out of people. As he kind of got stuck on that wall. So that is an extra defender that SNK would have really been wanting to have there. But that is 2-2.
2-2, close match. Certainly. SNK looking a lot better. Ozzy's going to look for that touch. Kronovi gets it. Husky knocking it back, bouncing off the middle, and Flo actually gets a free shot after Gibbs and Kronovi kind of drive past the ball, but he did not expect that to happen. How could you? You would expect them to get that ball, so he was not in the optimal position to get the shot. Here comes Kronovi to knock it in for the lead.
SNK, they need to start looking out now. They've been caught quite a few times by these passing plays. They need to start looking not only at the ball, but whereabouts the iBUYPOWER players are. Because these can be closed down a little bit further to the right, and that is a lot harder to score.
Yep, that is true. Apply pressure to the ball. Husky getting the touch on the kickoff, but they gave it over to Gibbs to get the follow-up shot. Kronovi not getting that wall hit. Big opportunity for Husky. Whiffs it. Here comes Ozzy with another shot off the backboard. It goes. Husky going to try to get another shot, but Kronovi barrel rolls into the wall, into the ball, and saves it from danger. And now Sad Jr. going to try to set something up here. Flo intervening there, getting the touch, preventing the ball from bouncing back towards Kronovi. Actually gets it past Sad Jr., Kronovi, and Gibbs, all three members of Cosmic. The ball's now behind them. And we see a takedown that takes all steam out of SNK's offensive movement here. Or it does it. Husky with the shot from the center of the field.
I can't. That is the third major mechanical mistake in defense that iBUYPOWER has made. This time Husky is able to capitalize. He was the one in position to score the two previous ones. So he'll be happy to get that off his chest. So we have a real match, Pash.
Yeah, much better in game one. Props to SnK, props to Ozzy. Looks like he certainly has something to show for his words. As SnK are now back even with Cosmic and putting up a pretty good fight. Ozzy double tapping that ball after it hit the ceiling. Gonna try to knock it back onto the blue side of the field. Kronovi with a steep aerial. Husky in position to save that one away. And now the ball's back in the corner. SnK struggling to get it out of their own half of the field. But now as Kronovi backs away, they are expecting the counterattack from SnK. Pass goes a little bit too wide. Husky not quite fast enough to get his hands on that ball. But the team play and the passing play from SnK is certainly showing a lot of promise, as Cosmic is also struggling to really break through.
Yeah, it's the fact that SnK is playing with two people behind the ball quite often. So a lot of these goals are coming down to who's playing the best in the mid area, because once SnK break through and clear the ball, they look very promising to score. But it's just getting out of their last third.
Yep, right now they are in the Cosmic half of the field. Sad Jr. passing it over. We see Husky trying to get his hands on that ball. Unfortunately, just jumped right past it, and this might be an opportunity for iBUYPOWER Cosmic. No, Husky jumps into there. Ball still comes in front of the goal, and Sad Jr. knocks it in.
Yeah, huge mistake from SnK. They sent two people up, Husky and Flo, go for the same thing, getting each other's way. And Sad Jr., he's just got to place it, really.
Yep.
That'll be the question throughout this. SnK, they can keep these close, but it's a different thing to keep it close, and it's an entirely different thing to actually finishing this. So, be interesting as the series goes along. They're getting closer as this goes through, and they found some answers.
Ooh, dangerous situation again in front of SNK's goal there. Sad Jr. almost got this touch. Husky now trying to get the ball back onto the other side of the field. They've got 30 seconds left to try and get the equalizer, but not like this. Kronovi getting a shot on goal off Flo with the save. Last second right there. An epic save that was. And SnK, Husky, and Ozzy both in the same corner of the ball. Not quite sure who will take it right there. Flo setting it up for someone to clear it away. Kronovi not quite getting enough steam behind that shot. And as the final 10 seconds of this game tick down, it is looking like Cosmic will be taking Game 2 of this series as well. But SnK has shown promise.
Yeah, they've still got an opportunity, but it's going to be really hard to get it over. There we are.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, iBUYPOWER, they came through a little bit of a fight there from SnK, who scored a decent percentage of their shots. In fact, every single shot they took was on target because they scored 3 and 4 saves for the other 2. So at least when they're in offense, they are looking really potent. It's just getting themselves over there, which has proven to be the difficult bit.
Yeah, absolutely. They've managed to do it a couple of times. And through some defensive mistakes from Cosmic, they were able to get goals in there as well. Oh, it looks like... Oh.
Yeah, my man. I did the thing wrong.
Huh?
Wrong map.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll get that fixed in just a moment.
Best analyst, worst at picking maps.
Yeah, you got to focus on your skill set. Like, I mean, you may be bad at picking maps, but that just makes you that much better as an analyst because you focused your practice, I guess. Should have gotten a bit more practice in. I'll tell you what. After the game, I'll give you a list of maps, and then we'll just go through them one by one and make sure you pick the correct one every time.
Okay. Right, we can do this. I have I have 2 jobs: save replays, select map. That's too much.
There we go. We got the rainy version here. A little bit of a storm over something Field Park, Beckwith Park. There we go. All right, so correct map. We've got that sorted out, and we are in the Middle East.
Wait,
Middle East
I swear
server.
I got this one right.
It's the Middle East server, dude.
Oh wait, I don't actually know how Middle East came up.
It's happened. It's happened to me too. So
why does that just change? Durkand.
It's happened to me last week as well. So I'm not one to talk here. Okay, so first attempt was server right, map wrong. Second attempt was server wrong, map right.
Right, we're gonna have all-star bots on this one.
Now you're gonna nail it. Now you're gonna nail it. I believe in you.
No, don't. That is misplaced trust.
Oh boy. Dude, have we got it? Have we got it? Yeah, we got it. USE's correct map. There we go. Okie doke. Game 2. Game 3. Man. Between Cosmic and SnK Apollo. Can SnK come back here? Take a game off Cosmic. They certainly showed promise in Game 2. Let's see how this pans out. Early aggression coming in here from iBUYPOWER Cosmic. Again, Husky with a pretty important clear right there. Gibbs is going to keep it on the orange side of the field. Pass it over to Sad Jr., who, a bit too sharp on the angle, unfortunately. Was a clear opportunity for Cosmic, though. SnK almost letting that one in. But danger is still not gone as Cosmic keeps the ball on the orange side of the field, dangerously close to the end zone of SnK. Here comes Ozzy with the well-needed clear, and the Husky is on the offense and gets blown up by Sad Jr.
Yeah, that is best way of defending. Best way to defend is if there is nothing to defend.
Yep, just blow him up, destroy him, tear him apart. That's the strategy here, apparently. All right, Sad Jr. knocking the ball in front of the goal. Flow with the save before Kronovi can get his hands and or wheels on that ball. Kronovi again lopping the ball up into the air. And all members of Cosmic retreating into their own half of the field as they anticipate the attack from SnK. Flow not able to get past Gibbs there. Ozzy and Sad Jr. both going for that aerial. Gets bounced to the side, so Cosmic still in control of this ball. And SnK again find themselves stuck in their own half of the field for large parts of the game so far.
Yep, they really need to get it up there. Once they start getting up there, we said it earlier, they look really threatening, but these clears, they are struggling. And it's not entirely their fault. iBUYPOWER doing such a great job of reading it, but they might struggle here.
Flow almost. Ozzy with the follow-up shot, not going to get it. Gibbs was in its path, and it was Sad Jr. who was in his path. Husky within that touch. But they are still in control of the ball. They still got some steam left in the kettle. Will Husky be able to get this aerial? No, a little bit of a too sharp start. Started a little bit too late. Wasn't able to quite gain the height fast enough. And Kronovi gets this wall touch. Are they going to get the double tap? No, he is not. That ball a little bit too fast for him to catch up on. Gibbs now setting up off the backboard. Will anyone come in and take it? Yes, Kronovi will.
Yeah, so smart from Gibbs. The story of the week last week was how many goals were getting scored after it hit that backboard. Gibbs chose against going for a shot, flicked it up instead. That man knows his stats.
He certainly does. So, 2 minutes left. You know, 2 minutes played, 3 minutes left in the match. Cosmic going into the lead. It's certainly been a bit of a harder to gain lead than we saw earlier in game 1. So SnK still wide in this game. Ozzy gonna get a shot on target off, and Gibbs actually gets the save, but it bounces off the inner frame, and in it goes.
Yep, that was a gap as small as you can possibly find, but Ozzy, so accurate with that shot, buries it into the top corner.
Yep, nicely done by him. Evens the game back up, gets SnK onto the board at just about halftime. So a match it is once more. Can they make it happen? Can they get the win here? They certainly would love to do that. All right, so Kronovi back on the offense here, knocking it back into the center of the goal. Flo having no part of that. They intervene there, knocking the ball out of the path. Sad Jr. actually knocking Flo off trajectory there as he was trying to get his pants towards the ball. And a wide shot by Sad Jr., not savable by SnK.
Brilliant vision from Sad Jr. He saw Husky had just been bumped by Gibbs, knew he wasn't going to get back in time, went for the long shot. And that was either communicated or just great vision. Either way, a well-deserved goal for iBUYPOWER Cosmic.
Indeed. Just after halftime, they are able to get the lead back into their own hands. Sad Jr. driving past the ball. Kronovi getting the save right there, so that was a pretty crucial save. Would have given the equalizer back to SnK. For now, the ball's in the center. Both teams looking to gain control. Kronovi passing it over to Gibbs, who passes it up front. Husky will be in goal to get the save. Gibbs again getting a touch on the ball. Sad Jr. trying his corkscrew aerial there. Unfortunately, not quite fast enough to get a touch on the ball. Now Kronovi from the side. Back to Gibbs, who passes it back up front. Ozzy back in goal. Gonna get the touch. No, Gibbs gets it past him, and that's the 3-1.
Their use of the Octane. Pash, you were talking earlier about the cards and how they are useful. This is what Octane is useful for. Big hitbox. And, well, he was just straight over the top there. Easy read there from Gibbs. That's the issue sometimes when you try and control the ball rather than just hitting it away.
After you set it up to getting it snatched away from you, so make sure you have the space you need when you're trying to play the ball slowly. So SnK falling behind by 2 goals once more here. Cosmic taking the lead. Sad Jr. knocking it off the backboard. Kronovi's going to try to get that touch in. And passes it over to Sad Jr. Actually puts it on target, and nobody will be there to save it. Such a slow ball.
Sad Jr. negative angle aerial. Hit it with the bonnet. Good one from SnK starting the goal line. Whew.
That was a negative angle setup and a negative angle finish, though. Double flash coming in here from Cosmic. Again, decisively taking the lead here, or extending their lead in this match. You might see an attempt coming in from SnK here as Husky is in position. Kronovi and Sad Jr. both going for that aerial, blocking it before they can make anything out of that situation. So it looks like the early win in this series will go to Cosmic, as we have 40 seconds left and 3 goals still to score for SnK. A bit of an impossible task looking at how the game's begun so far. This might be a nice little comeback, the start of a comeback from Flo.
Yeah, SnK have been doing very good whenever they get the opportunity to take a run-on shot. Unfortunately, they haven't really been given the space for it too often, but when they do get it, I think they've got a pretty decent shot-to-goal ratio on it. So try and look for that a little bit more.
Absolutely. Keep an eye on those stats. Excuse me. As Kronovi gets the... God. Excuse me.
Sorry, I thought you were just hinting for stats then.
No. Really.
I want stats.
I know.
Stats.
I know. No, I'm really have... I'm gonna have to drink. Sorry. We see a goal by SK. Husky, this is the worst possible moment. I apologize.
You good? I mean, you've been doing it for quite a while now, but...
Okay.
Good?
I think I'm good. All right.
Okay, tag it. Go.
We totally missed a goal there. It was a nice goal. Now they have 20 seconds left to try and even the series back up. Man, this is the worst possible moment to have something stuck in my throat. Here comes Flo trying to get the shot in, trying to get the dunk. Husky is going to try to keep it on the blue side of the field. Kronovi with a wide shot onto the orange side, and here comes he. Not quite getting the follow-up touch there. And as that is it. That is the end of this game. Unless they can make a buzzer beater happen, I'm just going to try to keep it in the match. But there, touches the ground.
You can drink all you want now.
Yeah.
You got 55 seconds for it. During that time, I'm going to try and actually get the correct map.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe we won't try and play it in Asia. All right, making you laugh was not a good idea.
What's going on? Jeez.
I shouldn't be fake. It's harsh.
Whew. All right. Okay then. All right. I hope that does it for this little thing that decided to lodge itself deep into my throat. Okay. Jeez. Right. So Cosmic winning this series 3-0 already. So that's definitely on the docket already. SnK Apollo, they're gonna have to work hard to get a game off of Cosmic. They've shown promise so often, but in the end, it's just not enough.
The Reddit post is becoming more prominent. With every lot, they need to pick up some wins.
Oh boy.
Honestly, they look. It is entirely possible. Apart from game 1, they have looked solid and finished with somewhat respectable final scores. They got to keep it consistent the entire way through, and they need to stop some of these defensive errors.
You certainly do. Also need to get the ball through the defensive lines with Cosmic a little more often. Great save coming in from Ozzy, but the follow-up shot from Gibbs floats it in.
Yeah, Gibbs sitting at that normal role he has. He sits on that halfway line waiting for situations exactly like this. I don't think even he thought he was going to get it past 2 players. But he will take it. So decent start there from Cosmic.
Yep. Yet again, they're putting on the pants early in this match. 1-0 after 20 seconds in. Kronovi setting it up for himself. Or for Sad Jr. And in the end, Husky can do nothing but redirect the ball into his goal.
Yeah, I really wish we could have instant statistics on the amount of contests that iBUYPOWER have had, because every single time it looks like 2 players going for the ball, it looks like iBUYPOWER are coming out on top, and that is really hurting SnK right now.
Really is indeed.
I mean, it hurts your confidence going forward as well. You say to yourself, can I really go for this? Will the game even let me win? Answer is probably not.
Oh, man. 40
but you got to
seconds.
be there.
Not even 40 seconds in. And a 3-0 lead for Cosmic here. This is pretty devastating for SnK. All the promise they have shown in the previous game seems to be gone now. Cosmic putting up such a great game.
Yeah, it looks like they've just figured this out. The kickoff tactics are working so well for them. Instantly putting on pressure.
Oh, here comes Ozzy. Have to get that touch. Loses out, and so the ball goes back onto the orange side of the field. And Slow's going to get the touch in the corner. Over to Ozzy, trying to pass it with the wall hit in between, the rebound off the wall. Now Gibbs taking control of the ball on the side of the field. And Kronovi, Sad Jr., all 3 of them are in front of the goal. Nowhere to be seen are SnK members, but they are not able to convert that one. What happened there?
Great play from Husky. He kept his cool, chose to play it out rather than hitting it. And he just caught iBUYPOWER. Cosmic, who were angling their cars at slightly the wrong angle.
Gibbs throwing himself into Ozzy to disrupt the shot that he was about to make. It's a nice bump play also coming in from Cosmic, as I have shown before. Kronovi trying to set it up for Sad Jr. here. A little bit too high, started a bit too late. Husky whipping that shot, and Gibbs can put it off to the crossbar. Kronovi trying to knock it in as well. They are shooting on target, slightly off target, multiple times. In the end, none of those shots goes through. And all 3 members of SnK now driving past the ball. Sad Jr. pushing it into the goal for a 4-0.
Yep, Cosmic, they started off this series with 19 goals more than they'd ever conceded. That is going to get pushed up by a ton in this series. That's a lot of catching up to do for teams. Kings of Urban, they were only a game behind coming into this series, but if Cosmic go on to 5-0, puts all the pressure onto Kings just to keep up, not even to take the lead.
Yeah, that is what they are struggling with right now. Cosmic is running away from them. 4-0 lead, not even 2 minutes in. We're just about reaching the 2 minutes mark. And now Husky getting the ball past. And no, Ozzy getting the touch there and knocking the ball into the goal.
Yeah, smart from Ozzy. He stuck with it. He had every right to go back, but as soon as he saw that was coming, he saw Kronovi off his line. And he only had the small amount of boost that he caught from the middle, so Ozzy was always going to be there first.
Great play, getting the first goal on board here for SnK. They still have a steep mountain to climb. Let's see if they are able to do it. Ball's in the corner. Kenobi is going to take control of that one. Husky 50-50ing with him. Gibbs is probably going to get that touch. No, Sad Jr. is going to get it. Put it wide in front. Ozzy going to go for the block. Does get it. Kronovi also in that corner trying to contest the ball. And actually does get the backflip touch. Sad Jr. now putting it into the center. Will Kronovi be able to convert this one? No. Gibbs coming in from behind and stuffing it past Ozzy.
You can't send 3 people for the same ball and then have none of you go for it. Azzy, Flo, and Husky all went for that. Azzy, he pulled out as he came onto the wall, but by that stage, the damage had been done.
Absolutely.
Indecisive defense.
A bit of miscommunication issues seemingly on SnK. That's not the first sign of evidence to throw it. And now, dangerous situation from the Cosmic Skull. Angled shot coming in from Ozzy. Unfortunately, have to be a little sharper on the angle. Shots like these are hard to nail down. The ball's back on the orange side now here for Cosmic as they go back and prepare to make their offensive move here. It's knocked back onto their own side of the field. Flo trying to get the touch. Wall touch by Husky, not quite what he was looking for. Gibbs taking control of the ball, knocking it back into the corner. Up into the air it goes. Who will get the touch first? Gibbs knocking it off the wall. Kronovi gonna try to get it in, passing it to the wall, but bounces off and in it goes.
Yeah, this is how you play properly. You don't always have to go direct. Go for the wall sometimes, bounce it off, and that gives Kronovi a lovely little shot to run onto. And this game has just been all Cosmic. The game has only registered 1 shot from SnK, but 0 saves for iBUYPOWER Cosmic, so we can only assume it wasn't even on target. Wait, they gotta go. Okay, yes, that's where the shot went. I found it!
Yeah, about as target as it gets.
Yes!
into target. We're like, all right, Sad Jr. taking control of the ball here in the center of the field, and he's going to win out against Husky. Ozzy's going to get the touch, get the ball just slightly off trajectory there. No Husky back in control. SnK going to look to make some offensive moves here. Can they make it happen? Husky has a clear shot. Nobody home for Cosmic.
I found the second shot, so well on me on that one. Yeah, Husky, he's done really well at times just finding little gaps. Great pass over to him from Azzy. And quite frankly, there's no reason for SnK not to just throw everything and the kitchen sink straight at Cosmic.
Yeah, they got 1 minute and 30 seconds left here to catch up on 4 goals. That's a pretty tough task. I'm not quite sure if they'll be able to pull it off. And that'll mean that this series has gone 4-0 for them so far, or rather 0-4 from their perspective. Not really the way you want to start off into week 3. Dangerous situation in front of their goal. Could have almost been to 7-2, but nobody from Cosmic wasn't positioned to pick up on the shot. Zad Jr. and Husky, 50-50 Husky winning out, knocking it against the ball. Here comes Kronovi, though, seeing the opportunity. Ozzy with a very crucial touch right there. 1 minute remaining in this match, and here comes Ozzy. Has the chance to pull the ball through. Will he be able to get the follow-up shot? No, Zad Jr. just blows him up.
Yeah, this has just been a really impressive display by iBUYPOWER. Not doing anything too fancy. In this particular match, that negative shot from the last game was nice, but just running through the motions, really.
Dangerous situation in front of Cosmic Skull. Shot bounced off the backboard. Nobody from SnK was able to follow up on it. And now it's Cosmic back on the offense here as the ball makes its way towards the front of SnK's goal. Flo able to clear it away just in time. 20 seconds remaining. This game will go to Cosmic as well, and then they're just 1 game away from the 5-0 sweep.
Yep, that would be so good for Cosmic. Just really settle themselves as
Sad
the top
Jr.
team. Sad Jr. Another bit of passing play. 6 assists between the entirety of the Cosmic team. That means only 1 goal has gone in without a little bit of a help from a teammate. Cosmic, they're not individuals. They are a solid, well-rounded team.
Yep, absolutely. They have so much experience playing with each other. Will we see another goal from SnK? Just one for honor. Does not look like it. And that solidifies... Oh, well, we might still see one. Rule number 1 of Rocket League is in full effect now. There we go. All right, well, 4-0. 4-0. Ouch.
Yeah, that was a... It's not the way that SnK were hoping. That's a bit of an obvious statement. I am fully aware. But I think they expected better from themselves, honestly, here. And this defense has not been helping them out at all. But we have a different map coming up.
What's the map? Be?
It's gonna be, you know what I'm thinking here.
Oh, it's gonna be the W, isn't it?
It's gonna be the W.
Oh, yeah.
Which is what SNK are looking for in this
Absolutely.
game. Thanks for that, Pash. Good job.
I'm doing what I can here.
Good.
All right, well, Wasteland's going to be the map for Game 5, and that could shake things up a little bit, because Cosmic has been known to get to get beaten on Wasteland. They lost the monthly finals to, I think it was failure to launch,
No.
or never on target.
Yeah.
Yeah. On this map, and that was a pretty big upset. So perhaps SnK can pull off the same. Here we go, Game 5 on Wasteland. Here we go for the kickoff. Gibbs shooting the ball in front. Orange side, Sad Jr. a bit too early on that aerial. The ball went right underneath him. Hit the crossbar. Nobody was able to save that from SnK. So had that shot actually been a little more on target, that would have actually gone in, which isn't something that SnK should have let happen. But it didn't happen. Flo's going to try to pass it over to Husky. Husky setting up into the air. They are driving into each other. Again, a sign of miscommunication between those players.
Yeah, the play they went for then is the sort of play where you hit it to your partner, he kills the ball, and then your third player comes in to score it. First two players did it, but the third player just wasn't in position.
Well, not quite. Perhaps they can pull it off in the future. The ball's certainly on the side of Cosmic right now, and Husky able to get the sneaky shot in.
Yeah, SNK looking pretty good so far. It's only a minute in, but honestly, they're playing a lot more confident. They're actually trying some new moves. And honestly, the scoreboard reflects how much that has been worthwhile.
Yep, absolutely. 1 minute in, lead to SnK. They've got to keep this up.
Yeah, they've been in this position before, and they gave it away almost immediately.
Yep. Quick response from Cosmic. We'll see if they can pull it off again this time. Certainly looks like SnK is keeping control of the ball here. Putting up the pressure. Here comes Sad Jr., though, knocking the ball into the center of the orange half of the field. Kronovi's going to try to set himself up. A bit over-eager there. Couldn't stop his car in time to get a good angle on that shot. So the ball, again, going over onto the blue side of the field and straight on target. Gibbs with the crucial save.
Yep. Cosmic, they can't really get any offense going here. And SNK's counterattack's been pretty lethal so far.
Yeah, they're doing quite a good job. Oh, the Wasteland Flow getting the stuff slightly off target, unfortunately.
Yeah, almost tapped him on the head as he went for that dunk. But not quite getting it.
Let's see another opportunity arise for SnK here as they are keeping the ball on the blue side of the field here. Certainly putting up the pressure against Cosmic. Kronovi's going to try to set it up for Sad Jr. Unfortunately, drives past the ball there. Could have been a great opportunity for him. In the end, they could not quite capitalize. Flo saving the ball away from the front of his goal. Cosmic's going to look to keep the pressure up here. Gibbs and Flo clashing for the ball. In the end, it's going to be Kronovi. Ozzy driving straight into him, knocking the ball off of his control. Sad Jr. putting it up in front, and Husky with the save. Great defensive play coming out for SnK as well. This might be just what they needed all series long.
Yeah, they're looking like they're communicating a lot more. Only ever sending one player to the ball rather than multiple, which has caught them out so many times, but they've got to keep it up. 2 minutes is a long time.
Absolutely. We're just past halftime, and they only have one goal. Although it's come dangerously close to being 2 goals multiple times now on their docket. We can see if they can extend their lead, or Cosmic can come back and contend for match 5. Oh, dangerous right there! Gibbs almost punching it in! And Ozzy makes use!
There it is. They have forced 5 saves out of Cosmic ever since that first goal. Finally getting the breakthrough as Gibbs put into a terrible situation there. Didn't know what to do with it. There was no real right answers. So SnK, the pressure working out, and they finally managed to break Cosmic and could be going on to their first win of the series.
Yep, they are on target, definitely. Now they just got to pull the trigger. Can they do it? They got to keep their own net clean for 2 more minutes, just about 2 more minutes. It's not too monumental of a task if they can get more goals, and that's all the better. Kronovi with an important save back home. Gibbs now trying to lock it in, and he does. Nobody from SnK able to save it.
Yeah, now it's going to be interesting to see how SnK respond to this. They can either keep playing the way they are, or they can just sit back and try and defend this lead with their lives. Answer we're going to need a question to pretty quickly.
1 minute and 36 seconds remain. And now it's only one goal that separates SnK and Cosmic. Will SnK be able to knock another one in? It's certainly going to have to try their darndest to do so. And here comes Kronovi knocking it onto the frame. Trying to clear it away from the touches of SnK here. Sad Jr. double jumping, not getting a touch on the ball. Again, giving control over to Ozzy, who puts it in center. Sad Jr. intervening there before that ball gets too dangerous. Another shot on target from Husky. Deflected by Gibbs. Kronovi now up front. Going to try to set someone up. Sad Jr. wisely getting taken out by Ozzy. That's Kronovi's number one shot partner. Whenever Kronovi sets one up for Sad Jr. That's very dangerous territory to step into.
He's by himself.
Oh, Sad Jr. almost getting a shot clear onto go. Flo! Getting the touch right there.
Absolutely crucial save. Just flung himself at it without really knowing where the ball was going to go. Just sort of guessed the area, and SnK have held on to this lead.
35 seconds, they still have to defend it. But Cosmic has been on fire this past minute. They just keep coming, and here comes Kronovi, and in it goes for the equalizer.
They did so well for so long, but poor defense here. As he tried to play it away. I think it was two minds between passing it back to Flo and just trying to dribble it. In the end, 50-50 mindset cost them, and SnK, they have dropped the 2-goal lead that they worked so hard to get.
Yep, they held on for so long, but Cosmic just kept the pressure and the power coming and coming and coming. And so 20 seconds left. We are on track for overtime here. Still a chance for SnK to pull it through. It's not going to be as easy as just having the lead here, or if it's going to be. They having a bunch of dangerous situations from under Cosmic's goal, but as we have the final 5-second countdown, this is looking like this will end in overtime, and what an important overtime it will be for SnK.
Yep, they'll really want to get at least a game out of this. They have played too many games that have come really close to not deserve at least one. But this is a game that isn't about what you deserve, it's about what you actually get.
Yep, absolutely. Shot onto target from iBUYPOWER. Gibbs knocking it into place for Kronovi. Luckily, Flo was there in time to get the block. Another dangerous situation. Ozzy's going to have to get this touch. Doesn't get it. Gibbs going to knock it off the wall, potentially setting it up for Kronovi. And in it goes, and that completes the 5-0 sweep.
Yeah, this was an entire situation caused by something that happened about 10 seconds earlier. Husky was just a little bit too far up the field and just went for the defensive clear. Unfortunately, because he was too far up, he was more or less just hitting it towards his own area. And that caused a huge defensive kerfuffle.
Yep, that's the word that best describes it, I think. Well, GG to SnK, GG to Cosmic as well. I gotta give it to them. They put up a great fight. There were games in there that they definitely would have deserved to win, but in the end, of course, it had to end in an overtime.
It did. SnK, it didn't look good throughout the entire thing. As they went through the series, I mean, Game 1 was certainly not the best that they've ever done. I think they'll be the first ones to admit that. But games 2, games onwards, they forced overtimes, they forced 1-goal games. So there's plenty for them there to work on. And if the positioning can get sorted out a little bit, I think they'd be in a much better situation. They've still got 4 weeks to figure this all out.
Absolutely. There's still some time left for them. The 5-0 sweep is going to hurt their bottom line, of course, but in the end, they've still got 4 weeks to make up for it. We're actually past half-time now, considering the league. That was the match that took us over. 3.5 weeks have passed now out of a total of 7 weeks, so slowly but surely we are starting to see those standings getting locked in, and I'm guessing it's going to be an exciting next few weeks for the Pro League.